It's going on 2:30 in the afternoon, Saturday, August 13th. We're at the C10 Breakout, Union County Fairgrounds, Marysville, Ohio. Checking out over here. I think these guys are semi-local. I'm not sure. I'm guessing at that, but they've got these big four-wheel drive square bodies with the bed, and this one's got the like a Hillsboro type aluminum bed, flatbed, a ranch truck. They go for the big front ends on those, and he's got the super swamps, I call them. Gumbo motors are kind of spread out, a lot spread out, but we're going to cover it anyway. So we're over here by the, maybe a pig barn and a cattle barn, and the old goat barn, and the old merchants building in the Marysville High School. This is Elvis Presley ambulance style. Looks like a former emergency vehicle. No, I suppose that would be fiberglass from the 60s. And a couple rigs up here on the hill, backed in against the goat barn with the classic 70s and the first S10s with the chrome bumpers on them. Here's the 67 to 72 series. It's a Cheyenne badge on there. Get the window kind of cracked open. Triple black pickup truck. I wonder how factory that was. You know, I mean, that precedes when they started building trucks like cars, you know, like maybe 73. More and more it went on, and now people drive trucks for cars. But it's got the AC factory, replacement booster, Cheyenne 20, which puts it up to a leaf spring versus a coil spring truck, and a sport mirror, possibly from the factory. They're getting ready to hand out some trophies. And then there's the next body style with, I don't remember if that would be a factory color. That one's from the 80s. They had that. That's a Silverado. Kind of skipped this guy over a little bit. Get the newer wheels. Got rows this way and all different ways. There was a big purple one out here last year, I remember. And is this 2 or 3 years? This was a good spot where they were parked, but I remember these. Some of them were diesel. They came out in '84. That's when I graduated and stuff. And it's a GMC Jimmy. See if it's a diesel, and it is. No, it's a gas in there. They had that turbo diesel. Man, they sure were expensive. They have the sticker on here. Final assembly at Flint, up there at the Top Kit plant, and came in at $21,500. Was delivered in California, Woodland, California. Automatic on the column. It's got that silver interior, but I like the way they did the stripes on those. And then this is a GMC Jimmy. There was a Chevy Suburban. Man, that was like an executive, like with the president. But that one's got the say Ear Classic package. Delivered new in California. Forgot to see the ear and really get into it much, but it's a pretty sexy S15. They call it the GMC with the chrome bumper. Like that puts it right in the 82 to 4 time from that. Looks like a fast SS there. Nothing inside the barns, I don't think. Here's a unique custom patina rod. Trying to film 3 rows at once, but pretty unique one here. This one, I remember a lady, she would grocery shop with her daughter in this. I haven't seen her since last year. She takes us to the grocery store. It's got the chopping channel and everything. It's nice. It's kind of dry, but I'd rather have a drought than a flood, especially over here. I've seen this be a mud pit before, back in the day, but what do you think of that? Am I close enough to see that? It's like a 1-ton truck. Some pretty wild trucks slammed over there. And these ones over here, they have the burnished wood on it and the dolly wheels. The big pipe sticking out of the bed. Other one's jacked up in the sky and everything. Nice flatbed truck here. There's a Suburban. Here's someone's got a full-on race rig, and that's what, like that ambulance. These trucks, they would pull their race cars, some of them. So that's how they got taken care of it. This one's a chartreuse. And an orange one. GMC and chartreuse with the big wheels. And the front end's folded in, dumped out. Looks like a good example of a Suburban here. It's in brown. A big 2-ton. This is marked half-ton. So you can pull your race car, your Airstream with this guy. Pretty unique one. It's got those, people would run those bug shields and fog lights. That was the thing at one time. Don't remember the 2 bars. It's 454. Air conditioning, all that, you know. The Cadillac, it's a stick. 454 and a stick, alright. And a half-ton. Wow. So anyway, one with the Corvette engine. Slam and sexy. A couple of them. Kind of walk this road and then maybe come up or over through that other row somehow. Peace and grease. The farm use, it's intercooled, turboed. It's got the inline. What do you think of that? C50 King. Show truck here. See if we got another 454 or 427. Small block stroker. Smedling race engine. Headman's. Is that what it's saying? Headman, yes. They put a badge on them like the other guys did. The super comps. So anyway, hookers. An Oregon truck brought back from out west. Has those mirrors you don't see very often anymore, but they look like brand new. Minneapolis. RE. I wonder if they're a repop. I don't think they are either. Brand new old stock. Probably what they had on my back end. These are fun to see. That looks like the bumper on my 71. Similar. They put the license plate up there. Similar. I haven't seen my truck for quite a while. It's been in the barn. Oh wow, look at this big block in this guy. See what they're in. Look at this interior. Yeah, it's a stick shift. 4 or 5 speed. Possibly a 4 speed. Missing these guys mostly. For purpose to keep the video reasonable. A couple big beefy rigs back here. There were probably more filled in here. These guys are fixing to take off. Seen around here. That camper rig. A couple show rigs over here. This is an old horse barn. Neat race rig here. Some farmer's truck. Looks like it says farms. They probably got a big YouTube channel too. Nice rig. You could stack them in there. Another nicer one, and one we don't get to see. So here we are. That orange one's pretty nice. So, you know, I've seen it a couple times this year, and then Delaware show will come up again. A newer truck. A stock looking green truck. You got the 4 headlights. Got a cooler. Some 35s, 37s, 35s. But yeah, a unique, really high price paint job on this. 37s. 13.5s, 22. 37, 13.5, 22s. Let's get under the hood here in a minute. It's kind of fun to see. Wow, that paint's popping. Some luxury. Silverado. Assembled in Flint. Delivered in Portland, Oregon. And only 16.9. They weren't over 20, and this year it's older than that. That might have been like the last. That's what that was. It looks so familiar. Them 84s. That was like the last year they built these. Somewhere, well, before 90 anyway. Oops. Registered 160. Automatic on the column. 383 stroker in this guy. That was wild. That guy had a 427 stroker mouse. So yeah, 383 stroker. AC delete for half of it anyway. Half of it's there. Big coil in there, huh? I don't know what kind of distributor's in that. That's the external coil. Probably a Mallory ignition or something. MSD. But we'll see what this one on the corner is all about by itself. This one looks familiar with the lowrider bikes, kind of taking me back. Them 200 spoke wheels. 72. This one has the 4-door cab. That was like a construction job truck. Or railroad. We're here at the little horse riding arena. So I was just curious what's under here. I think it's a 283. It has the manual brakes. Or was it 260? 307. That's the one no one can think of. Only had them a couple years, and a ram's horns, manifold, pretty engine bay, just a no frills, and don't know where the shifter is. Oh, it's on the column over there, a little automatic on the column. Possibly 50,000 original miles. And possibly owned by the state of Ohio too. Was this owned by the state of Ohio? Yeah. Oh, the Department of Natural Resources. Yeah. I think that was later. I had one. 50,000 original miles. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Coil spring rear end truck. Yeah. Nice. Looks pretty comfortable. Sat in a barn, he said. For whatever reason. I'm sure it had a good reason to. And cooks. Wow. C10 Breakout over at Union County Fairgrounds. Bogart Rippey. Thanks for watching. August 13th.